Tonight, as you close your eyes and let the day fall away, imagine yourself walking through the quiet heart of medieval France. A small village lies before you, nestled between gentle hills and sleeping meadows, its homes made of pale stone and timber, warmed by centuries of hearthfires. There are no engines here, no hum of electricity, only the slow rhythm of life, the soft creak of wooden shutters, the distant bark of a sleepy dog. It's late evening. A soft gold lingers on the horizon as the sun sinks behind the vineyards, and the village begins to settle into the hush of night. The air smells faintly of fresh bread from the baker's oven, of lavender from a garden wall, and of the cool stone streets that still hold a trace of warmth from the fading day. Let your breathing slow as you step onto the cobblestones. Each step a little lighter, each sound a little softer. You are here, in another time, another pace. Welcome to the sleepy streets of a medieval French village. A peaceful medieval French village at dusk, cobblestone streets glowing softly under fading sunlight, ivy-covered stone cottages with wooden shutters, a faint wisp of chimney smoke rising, distant hills and vineyards in the background, a gentle golden-pink sky, atmosphere calm and nostalgic, cinematic realism, soft light diffusion, painterly texture, ultra-detailed. As twilight deepens, the first glow in the village comes from the bakery. A small, low building with an arched doorway and a wooden sign swaying quietly in the evening breeze. Inside, the baker, an older man with kind eyes and flour-dusted hands, tends to his last loaves of the day. The scent of warm bread seeps out into the cool night air. People passing by can't help but breathe it in, a smell that speaks of home, of nourishment, of the gentle rhythm of ordinary days. He works by candlelight now, his movements slow and practiced. He's been baking bread since before dawn, round bowls of rye, crusty white loaves, and small sweet buns glazed with honey from the village hives. In the corner, his apprentice stacks fresh loaves onto a wooden rack. The walls are dark with years of smoke and warmth, and outside, the baker's cat curls up on the doorstep, blinking at the passing shadows. A medieval French bakery interior lit by candles and firelight, shelves filled with rustic loaves and rolls, flour dust in warm air, an elderly baker in linen clothes kneading dough, cat sleeping by the hearth, rich golden tones, cozy atmosphere, cinematic realism, soft focus background, ultra-detailed. A few steps away lies the village square, a simple space with a stone fountain at its center. By day, it is lively with merchants and farmers. But tonight, only the sound of water trickling fills the air. The fountain has stood for centuries, its stone edges worn smooth by countless hands that came to fill pitchers and buckets. Lanterns hang from iron hooks, flickering gently in the night breeze. A small group of children chase each other around the fountain, their laughter fading as their mothers call them home for supper. Soon, even they disappear behind wooden doors, and the square returns to silence. A dog trots across the cobblestones and stops to drink from the fountain. Somewhere, a lute plays softly, the notes floating through an open window, slow and tender, like the night itself breathing. Medieval French village square at night, glowing lanterns hanging from iron hooks, stone fountain trickling with water, a few villagers in simple linen clothes walking home, cobblestone streets reflecting warm candlelight, old houses with timber frames, distant musician with lute visible in soft light, calm, cinematic realism, ultra-detailed. The houses here are simple but beautiful in their quiet way. Thick walls keep the night chill out, and small windows let in just enough of the moon's silver light. Inside, a family sits together by the fire. The mother stirs a pot of vegetable soup, carrots, leeks, and lentils grown in the garden. The father mends a wooden chair, his tools laid neatly beside him. Two children sit nearby, whispering softly as they weave bits of straw into tiny dolls. There are no clocks, no rushing, only the steady rhythm of the fire crackling, the quiet breathing of those who know peace in simplicity. A loaf of the baker's bread rests on the table, covered with a cloth to stay warm. The family eats together, then says a quiet prayer of thanks before the candles burn low. Cozy medieval cottage interior, flickering candlelight, wooden furniture, family gathered near a stone fireplace, pot of soup simmering, handmade straw dolls, warm firelight illuminating faces, rustic textures, soft smoke in air, cozy and peaceful tone, cinematic realism, ultra-detailed. Cozy medieval cottage interior, flickering candlelight, wooden furniture, family gathered near a stone fireplace, pot of soup simmering, handmade straw dolls, warm firelight illuminating faces, rustic textures, soft smoke in air, cozy and peaceful tone, cinematic realism, ultra-detailed. Outside the village walls, the fields rest beneath the moonlight. The wheat has already been harvested, leaving golden stubble glimmering faintly in the pale glow. A farmer walks home, carrying a lantern that sways with each step. He hums a quiet tune, one passed down through generations as old as the soil itself. His boots crunch softly against the earth, and every sound seems magnified in the stillness of night. Farther along, the silhouette of a windmill turns slowly in the distance, its wooden blades creaking in the breeze. The air smells of hay and dew. Above, the stars shimmer like distant candles in the vaulted sky. This is the rhythm of the medieval countryside, patient, unhurried, eternal. Medieval French countryside at night, farmer walking along path carrying lantern, harvested wheat fields glowing faintly under full moon, distant windmill turning slowly, stars bright in deep sky, cool mist rising from earth, tranquil and atmospheric, cinematic realism, ultra-detailed. In a small stone stable by the village edge, the horses rest after the day's labor. They shift gently in their stalls, the straw rustling beneath them. Their breath rises in soft clouds, catching the moonlight that filters through wooden slats. A stable boy, half asleep, leans against a post. He has been brushing the horses, his strokes slow and rhythmic. A lantern glows faintly beside him, its light painting golden circles on the walls. Outside, the night owl calls, once, twice, before settling into silence again. Even the animals seem to understand that it is time to rest. Medieval stable interior, wooden stalls filled with straw, horses resting peacefully, young stable boy sitting with lantern, warm golden candlelight, soft shadows, moonlight streaming through gaps in wooden walls, atmosphere of calm stillness, cinematic realism, ultra-detailed. As the night deepens, the entire village seems to exhale. The last candles flicker out one by one. Only the stars remain, bright and endless over the tiled rooftops. A gentle wind moves through the narrow lanes, carrying the scent of rosemary and cool stone. From an open window, a soft hymn drifts out, a monk's late prayer from the small chapel near the edge of town. Time itself feels slower here. The world has quieted down to its softest whispers, the rhythm of breathing, the heartbeat of earth. And as you listen, you can almost feel the centuries fold away, as if the village never truly sleeps, it only dreams. Medieval French village at midnight under starlit sky, rooftops glowing under moonlight, empty cobblestone streets, faint light from chapel window, drifting smoke from chimneys, gentle wind moving through trees, calm and timeless mood, cinematic realism, ultra-detailed. And so, the night deepens in the sleepy village. The baker rests, the farmers dream, the children are tucked beneath linen sheets. The air is filled with the soft music of crickets, the sigh of the wind, the peace of ages gone by. If you listen closely, you can hear the whisper of history itself, gentle, patient, eternal, reminding us that life was once slower, quieter, simpler. Let your breathing match the calm of this place. Let your mind wander through its streets one last time, until the images fade into dreams, and you drift softly into sleep. Good night, traveler. May your dreams be filled with the peace of the sleepy streets of medieval France.